Good morning everybody, Richard STRANG from the UK. Just going to give you another video on my favourite cryptocurrency, Cardano. I know I've done many videos before. It's still my number one. I think it will be for many years to come. I've been following it basically since 2017. It's great now that the CEO of IOHK, people behind Cardano, he now does basically weekly updates. If you follow him on YouTube, I'll put some links below, but if you go through all his videos, he's very honest, very transparent. He even gave us once a video 2 weeks ago on how we will launch Shelley, and it was like, wow, this guy is just beyond intelligent. You know, his levels of the sort of intelligence of the blockchain, how everything works, is just incredible. I've seen him on many videos talk, and he just goes off on a tangent where he's obviously on a completely other level what he talks about. But anyway, he'd done a video again 3 days ago, went on for nearly 3 hours, where he was answering all the Reddit questions, where you obviously get criticisms, where people claim that Cardano is like a scam, talks about the delays, and people are very obviously blunt on Reddit on what they ask, and he answers them, to be fair to him. You know, he's admitted before that, yep, he wished they could do it a lot quicker, but he also stated they were not going to roll out Shelley and the mainnet quicker, just so it's out there, until it was 100% perfect. And that is their philosophy moving forward. So I've gone through it a lot lately, and many times I've sort of said to myself, you know, do I exchange every crypto I've got just for Cardano? So I'm completely all in ADA. That's how much I believe in this project. And another part of me says, well, don't be daft, basically, and don't put everything into one project. Never have all your eggs in one basket, as the old saying goes. And to be fair, I cannot imagine me not owning some of the other favourites like Link, Energy, Algo, Ontology, Qtum, etc. So there is no guarantees in crypto, but now that we're actually moving forward with the Cardano, the Datos Wallet 1.0 is out. Shelley's literally in the process of being launched in the next few weeks. Then they've got Goguen. So there's no guarantees, I say, in crypto, but and must state that you never invest anything you cannot afford to lose. There's no one out there, no one in the world, even the best crypto experts, cannot guarantee about any project or any price. What I'm going to state is these are merely my humble opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, or do I ever wish to be honest. So I also follow Charles on Twitter. He often gives, like, he puts a tweet out when he's going to be live, so you can go on one of his AMAs, ask him a question, he'll sit there and answer all the questions. Sometimes I go on for like 30 minutes. I say the other day Reddit went for nearly 3 hours, so he answers all the questions. He does get a lot of criticism on there. You know, there's many people out there want to bash Cardano. Obviously people call it HODL. You know, there is quite a few haters out there, but you're going to get that with any project. But ADA now, Cardano has a huge community. Just look at his followers on Twitter, 116,000. Huge project in the making. Where Bitcoin was like the first generation and the Ethereum was like the second, the likes of Cardano, even though it's taken its time, yep, and its biggest critic used to be known as just the bullet with bugs, but it's now like the third generation as they're bringing out the Shelley, the mainnet, Goguen, the smart contracts. It's only going to get bigger and bigger, and it's such an advanced cryptocurrency. Recently, I say, they updated the Datos Wallet, so we now got Datos 1.0. I downloaded it, didn't take long, automatically transferred my ADA from the old Datos Wallet to this one, no issues. I'll actually quickly show you this. I've actually got multiple Datos Wallets. This is actually my daughter's, I don't mind showing it. I keep stocking up for her. She's 10 now, so when she's 18, with what I think will happen with ADA over the next 5, 10, 15 years, it'll be a nice amount for my daughter when she, you know, reaches 18. You know, in say 10 years' time, who knows what the price will be? Easily $15, $20 in my opinion. And Charles has always stated he wants Cardano to be a crypto for generations, decades to come. That's what they're sort of planning. So the Datos Wallet is brilliant. You know, you can easily, I've tested it when you can see there on the 27th of April. I sent some ADA backwards and forwards, and it was literally instant. You know, there was no issues. I had some ADA elsewhere. You know, the other day I just kept transferring it to make sure they all worked. Absolutely fine, no issues whatsoever. Just send, receive. You can delete your Datos Wallet at any time. You know, you can literally delete as long as you've got your 12-word recovery, and that is something worth doing to make sure, you know, you've got the correct, you know, just make sure that you've got them secure. You also have a password now. It's password protected, and for God's sake, don't lose those. You know, because if you lose your wallet, you can't even send now without the password. So if you lost your password or forgot it or lost your 12 words recoveries, then you basically lost all your Datos Wallet. So that's something to make sure. And when you sort of download the Datos Wallet and go through this, they reiterate many times, are you sure you've got your 12-word recovery phrases? So getting back to the actual Cardano.org, which is their sort of, obviously their main site, you just simply go down, you've got the Cardano roadmap there, etc. But here's how you download the Datos Wallet. So just hit there, and I say it downloads, doesn't take that long, and then you just send your ADA. You can't buy ADA on this website. You literally have to buy an exchange. So it's on many exchanges. It's on, obviously, on like Binance, Bittrex, Bitpanda, Huobi, KuCoin, Kraken, many others as well. I think sooner or later, especially now Shelley's being released, I think we will get it on Coinbase very soon. I remember Charles saying a few months ago he had an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, with Coinbase. So that obviously speaks volumes. And now Shelley's literally being released. I'm pretty certain, my personal opinion, that ADA, certainly in the next couple of months, will be on Coinbase. And with its 30 million plus users on Coinbase, again, that just brings more people to Cardano. So that's how you do it now. You can store on the exchanges, it's no problem. People talk about never storing any cryptos on exchanges. Well, with the likes of Binance, you know, with their insurance, if you did get hacked, you just get your coins back. They do have an insurance. As long as I see it, as long as you've got like email withdrawal proof, you've got your 2FA, then they are secure. Again, no one's going to guarantee that your coins are never going to get hacked. But I say with Binance insurance policy, you know, do your own due diligence and make your own mind up. But I prefer the Datos Wallet. That's again just my personal opinion. I like the fact that I'm in control of the wallet, and you can have multiple. As I say, I've got multiple wallets. So if you go on their roadmap, you can see here that obviously Byron reboot happened this year. Shelley, the decentralization, that I say we're literally going to roll it out very soon. I think they're going to do, obviously, people behind Cardano First Family, etc., and they're going to roll it out. So they'll be shipping Shelley out soon. And then once we're on to Goguen, which is the smart contracts. Many people said, biggest criticism of Cardano, we never see Shelley. And, you know, we have been waiting a long time, let's be honest. But as I said before, they wanted everything to be 100% perfect. They just weren't going to roll it out for the sake of it. So again, it just shows their complete and utter professionalism and dedication to the project. I say, we originally started in sort of 2017, so it has taken a long while. And I say, once Goguen and the smart contracts as well, then we really are making huge progress. Now, then you think anything on Ethereum can be done on Cardano then. And I know we're getting Ethereum 2.0, but Cardano, to me, my personal opinion, will be better than Ethereum. It's going to be huge. And just a quick history, basically these names, people said to me before, what will them names mean? Who made them? Well, Cardano, if I remember, was named after an Italian mathematician, biologist from the 1700s, and Shelley was actually an English author. Goguen was a computer scientist from America. He was born in the 40s, and he went to Oxford in England, and he died in 2006, if I remember. And Basho was actually a Japanese poet. I can't remember Voltaire, to be honest. But anyway, that's but if you go on the actual, going back to Cardano and its sort of price, at the moment we're just over 5 cents. Its all-time high, as I mentioned before, was like $1.33, a high at the bull run in January 2018. It was a crazy time when Cardano was the sort of launched, and then beginning of October it was worth 1 cent. But by January it's $1.33. So roughly, if you put in $100 for instance, you'd have made $6,000 in 3 months. And then obviously 2018 we had the slow crash, and then pretty much end of 2018 it went down to like a couple of cents, and then 2019 we did have a bit of higher, go to over 10 cents. Again, it's just sort of crashed a bit, and then we obviously had the March crash this year. Everything just went down, but we're building up. And I say, once Shelley's released, then I really do believe this coin's going to go up in price a lot. I really do believe that. I say it's a huge community. I mentioned that before. It's actually, I think it's 12.92 billion ADA currently being staked by the community, by current ADA holders like myself. I believe this figure will easily double once the mainnet launches. This is, I've got to reiterate, this is my personal opinion. All this potentially you could get huge returns with these. I generally do believe I will get huge returns, but it's no guarantee. Don't take my word for it, you know. But once we have got Shelley and then Goguen, I personally believe that if you, for example, if you put in $500 now, once Cardano next bull run, it will easily reach $1. I believe that. So $500 would give you a return of say $13,000, and then once Cardano reaches $3, I reckon, I'm thinking 2022, 2023, then everything in the roadmap will pretty much be complete. Even though I believe they'll still be developing, that'll be the main part of the roadmap done. That could be worth up to, like, your initial $500 could be worth $39,000. As I say, it's not financial advice. I'm not telling you you're going to guarantee to make this. Do your own due diligence, please. Because, I say before, it's got so many areas of their roadmap, and they're all exciting. There are all huge demands on the developers of Cardano to make these happen and to fulfill the roadmap. And I done a one of my first ever YouTube videos on crypto was actually, well stated, I believe that ADA will be the first $1 trillion crypto coin. And Charles Hoskinson even mentioned that literally 2 weeks ago in one of his YouTube AMAs, that he strongly believes Cardano will be worth 1 trillion. He said it's incredible to think it's worth over $1 billion now, because they basically started with nothing and where they've got to. Even, yeah, that is a huge achievement. You can see now the circulating supply, 25 billion. Total supply will only ever be 31 billion. It does sound a lot, but as you grow and grow and your market cap gets huge, it is a huge amount, but that is the total supply. And the volume of the last 24 hours, like 161 million, and it's got 1.3 billion in its actual market cap. Okay. I must correct there, sorry, the actual max supply is actually 45 billion could ever be. Sorry, I do remember that now. That was its actual most ADA there'll ever be is 45 billion. But at the moment, the total supply is 31. Okay, sorry about that. There's a slight mistake there. But I say, you scroll down here, you can see all the different exchanges. Many small ones, huge ones, the ones we've all heard of. You know, look at all the different market pairs you can do. Massive. So again, this is my favourite coin, and I've mentioned it before. Love to know your favourite coin. I believe Cardano will be life-changing over the next sort of year, 2 years. But who knows? There's no guarantees, just my personal opinion. Thanks very much, guys. Lovely to hear from you again. Message me below, message through my social media. Reach out to me if you need any assistance with anything. Thanks very much. Bye.